picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that. The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
We're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I see this guy Greenwood best deployed in a front three. Usually right-sided. Well, even when starting centrally, he does tend to drift out to that right flank, where he likes to then drift back inside onto his left foot. That usually takes a defender with him, and from there he can cause lots of problems.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. He's having a shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Threads one in. Vermeeren looking to run onto it. Al-Kubasi deals with that comfortably. Now it's Lewandowski, now it's Rafinha. Gets a good foot in there. Højbjerg.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Out to the right. Now it's Yamal. He was under real pressure there. Koundé receives it in a wide position. Pedri. Nice control. And that was nowhere near his best. Now, can they get it back? Played into space. That's the keeper's ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That pass isn't the best. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he welcomes it in. It's Lewandowski! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pedri promptly onto that, and that is that. He's in plenty of space here. There's no flag. He's got away. Chance for a shot! And he thumps it clear. And it's Balde. Lopez. Murillo. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona really should be from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're off again. Knocks it into space. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Rafinha picks it up out wide, tries to play it through. Oh, no joy this time. Murillo. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, he's found support out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. So we've reached the hour mark. Vermeeren. An instinctive... He's got full! They've scored! Right back in the game! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Rooney chooses to deal with it himself. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vermeeren has created one goal already. That is a great pick-out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Marseille are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, this certainly makes the game a little more exciting as we near the conclusion. Marseille really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pedri. Well-timed, excellent interception. Højbjerg. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Rafinha. Looking for options for movement. Tries to pass it, and he shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Nicely weighted ball. He's onside! He's in a great position here. Marseille with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. They've played it short. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Rafinha claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.